most important words I've ever had. The most important words I've ever uttered. The most important words ever uttered. I believe Jesus. As I look back, that's been true to some degree my whole life. But I never had the words. And starting a couple of days ago, they started to come to me. I believe Jesus. What is this I believe in Jesus crap? I didn't believe in my chemo team at Georgetown University Hospital. I didn't believe in them. I believed them. They told me what I should do. They told me what the chances were, and I believed them. I don't believe in Google Maps. I believe Google Maps. I don't believe in the National Weather Service. I believe the National Weather Service. I suppose I believed in Santa Claus. I suppose I believed in the Tooth Fairy. Maybe I believed in picking a penny up and having good luck. I didn't believe them. I suppose I believed in them. I believe Jesus. Sell all thou hast and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven. I believe him. I found that it's true. Am I doing it properly? I'd like to find out someday. I'm doing it as properly as I know. And in all of these things, I look for, what are you holding back, James? Are you deluding yourself? And I'm constantly trying to root those things out. But I take him to mean, put your whole life in. None of it's yours, James. The talents given by the master, it isn't an exchange of property. It's a provision for use. And I believe Jesus in that. I believe him that the child of God realizes nothing, none of the talents, none of the assets at their disposal are theirs. None, ever. Not any instant. And it's a wonderful thing. They are here to do the work of Creator. That is life. There's an interesting meme that came up. I think it may be Albert Camus. Man is the only creature that refuses to be what he is. That's how I'm understanding it. What were we created to be? Who created us? Our parents? No. They put a sperm and an egg together. They didn't create us. We were created by our DNA. Who created our DNA? Creator, or whatever that force is. But we refuse to be that. Oh no. I'm gonna worry about what I put on. I'm gonna worry about what I eat. Whether it's fashionable, whether it's in trend, whether it's popular. What other primates, what other mammals think about such things? None. And are they cursed by that, or are they blessed by that? They're blessed by it. Who has the joyful, abundant, peaceful life of any orca that we aren't torturing? Nobody. They are what they were created to be. Jesus said, you know what? In my language, you were created in Creator's image. You were created a child of God. You've decided not to be that. And I'm going to suggest to you that if you want joyful, abundant life, you return to being a child of God. And I'm going to show you the template, because I've done it, Jesus says, in so many ways. And I'm going to give you the instructions. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to tell you. And instead, oh, I believe in you. I worship you. Don't worship me. Don't believe in me. Believe in me. Follow me. Believe me. Follow me. Try it. Is there an extrinsic reward for gaining competence as a cyclist? For very few of us. And yet, millions of people strive to be a competent cyclist for the intrinsic gratification of it. Is there an extrinsic reward for returning to be what we were created to be? Children of God? I believe that there is. I don't think that there is, but I believe that there is, because I believe Jesus. And it is motivational for me to believe that if I gain sufficient mastery, if I demonstrate sufficient mastery, and more than that, sufficient commitment, demonstrated commitment, pretty much every breath, to gaining that mastery, then when my body is ended, Jesus will say, you're on the team. I'm gonna cleanse the earth, sadly, but necessarily, of everyone that was incorrigible. It's so sad, but they just couldn't. They denied, they couldn't see, they refused, they rejected. They're untrainable, they're irredeemable. And it's no mercy to them to keep them around to torture everybody and to be a stumbling block to everyone. I'm going to cleanse the earth of them, but there will be billions of Lazaruses left who were kicked in the teeth their whole lives. They are redeemable, and James, I hope. What I see, James, is that you were a jerk. Oh my goodness, I can't believe you're thicker than a post. You're dumber than a rock. But your determination was there, James. 165 human watts, by the way, coming to the crest of this. You're committed, James. You're a sheep. You're my sheep. You're not the church's sheep, thank God. You're not the scribes and Pharisees' sheep. You're my sheep. You're on the team. It might take you eternity to gain any competence, but you're on the team. And that's how it works. And that's motivating for me. It helps me escape being a member of man's kingdom and on Creator's team now. It helps me keep my eye on the prize here and eternally. I don't think it's real. I know it has a real effect on me, believing it. Thank you, Jesus. I believe you. No credit to me. Credit to my biological father. I saw so much of you in him. He was a child of God. He was not primarily a child of this kingdom. No credit to him, but thanks to him, and you probably. I believe you, Jesus. The kingdom of heaven is within me. The kingdom of heaven is among us, which is the more preferred translation. I think the latter can't be true without the former. I believe you. It is rare. Oh my goodness, it's rare. But if one regains the ability to see those souls that are still alive, they are souls. An alive soul has not been robbed from you as a child by Satan. And learning from them, encouraging them, watching them is heaven. It's heaven. In a hell world, it's heaven. The nurse that probably 10 months ago was on the news, she had been, doctor, I think. She had been rescued from a near-death starvation situation in Gaza. And she was asked by that white-haired guy, I think, that white-haired talk show news guy. It was obviously horrific there. Would you go back? In a heartbeat, she said. I would go back in a heartbeat. And I believe that she would. Why? It was heaven. It was hell. It was heaven. She was with a live soul. She was in the kingdom with others in the kingdom, the other medical people there that are not here, thinking that their life is their life. It's a life they've been given to do Creator's work, and the abundant, joyful life is there. I could go on for hours. I do go on for hours in one-on-one conversations with people, cumulative. I go on for hours, cumulative, every morning as I'm awakening, thinking through these thoughts, having these thoughts think through me, learning, growing for the abundant, joyful life of it, and maybe the ability to help someone else. I believe you, Jesus. Thank you, man. Thank you. I believe you. I believe you. And I believe you more every day because it works.